she's getting married and planning on starting a family, and her heart's desire is to have her father in her life, but
I'm told that his daughter is a drug user, judge, and that this happened late at night.
You need to understand that if you go back, you probably have no one.
That dream of a father-daughter dance, it just hit a wall of cold reality. But what you saw in the preview is only the visible fracture. Something happened at 2:30 in the morning that changed.
Pause right here, because this is where
Everything. This is Michael O'Neill. On the surface, it's a daughter fearing her father. But the stakes, they are absolutely devastating. Michael is the sole caregiver for his 80-year-old father battling dementia. If he's barred from the home, who looks after the vulnerable? But why did the daughter wait 90 minutes to call the police? And what happened to the long gun she reported? With Michael's freedom and bond on the line, the truth is slipping away. To see how judges untangle family lies and spot the behavioral tells that change a verdict, hit subscribe and join our community for expert analysis. Let's see how this tragic situation unfolded in the courtroom.
And then I have one more to ask about, Judge. Mr. O'Neill, he's a new case that we have. Michael O'Neill. Prosecutors have been working on this. I think they just made the rip call. He's been out of his house for, I think a week. And he cares for his elderly father, who's like 80, and he has some kind of dementia problem where he wanders out and they can't find him. His mom was also there, but they both had strokes not too long ago at the same time.
My issue is with the complaining witness, though. Does the complaining witness live there? Is she in fear of him? Is she okay with him going back? If she is, I would be too. But I want to follow what she wishes, like what she wants, because she's obviously a resident of the house as well. And have you had a chance to contact her?
yes, Judge, I just spoke with her.
And
A little bit of context to the situation. The defendant is her father.
come up. O'Neill. No. O'Neill. Hold on. Let me so you can hear this.
Bridge stuff.
Okay. My sole issue is protecting as many people as I can. That's what I want to do. I know, or it may come at an inconvenience to you, but I like to follow the wishes of the complaining witnesses because I don't want them to live in fear. There's nothing worse than having to live in fear, having to walk on eggshells, and that's what we try to prevent here. And I know that you have your side of the story, and there's always two sides of the story, but the best recipe that I usually find is keeping people away from
this moment explains the judge's mindset.
themselves. The problem is that may be a disadvantage of you because you may have nowhere else to go. But what other choice do I have? I don't know, right? Tell me, you were able to speak to her.
Yes, Your Honor, and I'll relay the message she gave me. So just a little bit of context, the defendant is her father, is what she says. And she says she's had no contact with him since the incident, but she does say she's been getting updates from family about the defendant that she's not asking for. She said that she's getting married and planning on starting a family, and her heart's desire is to have her father in her life, but she said that he's proven that it cannot happen. She states that she is done with her relationship with the defendant. The defendant has not changed. She wants no contact. She's currently working on making her restraining order permanent. She states that the defendant is not trying to get help. She states that she wants anger management, Alcoholics Anonymous, and Narcotics Anonymous treatment.
So there's drug issues and alcohol issues.
According to the complaining witness, Your Honor, yes. So we know about the situation.
Stop. Don't say anything. Just don't.
And so we know about the situation where he needs some of the items he has at his place. She says that she has them placed in bags. She says that she's either told the family to handle giving the items to the defendant, or she is okay if the defendant comes with officers while she's not present.
So she obviously lives at that house?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is it grandfather's house? Whose house?
I'm not sure.
I mean,
I'm told it's a grandpa's house, his father's house. But he'd actually moved in there to help out with his parents. But, well, I told you, he had strokes at both times. Judge.
yeah, but I can't, she's living there and, it's.
So I'm told that his daughter is a drug user, judge, and that this happened late at night. In fact, even in the DIMS, it says that this alleged assault.
I can't really.
No, but it says alleged assault happened at 2:30, but we didn't call the police until 4. I believe.
And
And she mentions a long gun, but there was no guns found at the scene.
I don't know. I don't know. I just don't want you to, she doesn't want to have contact with you. So don't have contact with her. Don't use any drugs. Don't use alcohol, and making that a condition of your bond as well.
It's
You
hate.
know, I don't know what to tell you, but she lives there. And if I allow you to go back to that house, it's a recipe for disaster. You know?
Judge, he does live with his parents and has nowhere else to stay right now. He's been living at the Star Hope shelter for a week. In fact, they arrested him in his underclothes and he's wearing clothes that are given to him.
Well, I mean, like you said, he can go back and get the stuff. He's got to go with an officer, and at a time that she's not going to be there. I guess we could work that out.
His ID and cell phone, all that are at the house and they can't
I
get
mean,
that.
she has it in bags ready to give to him. You know what? Also do this. Can you, well, if you want to, we can roll this to tomorrow, but will you also reach out to, I guess, the homeowner and get their opinion? Are they okay with him coming back? Perhaps you can get their side as well and see what they say. So we get like a neutral and detached person to see, is this because he obviously wants to go back to the house? I mean, we know that she doesn't, but the problem is that if I let you go back to this house, you will invariably at one point or the other, you're going to run into her, and it's going to be disastrous because it always is. And then you're going to end up back in jail. You're out because we gave you a free bond right now. You need to understand that if you go back, you probably have no one in this world that's going to pony up 5,000 to 10,000.
This is the quiet warning every defendant needs to hear. Violating bond.
You probably have no one in this world that's going to pony up 5,000 to 10,000 to get you out. You will be stuck like Chuck. You need to consider these things when you're out there. I'm not asking much from you. I just don't want you to have contact with this person, and don't have any weapons, and don't use. That's all I'm asking. You want to roll this tomorrow to see if there is perhaps a way that they could kind of separate, kind of bifurcate the house, so to speak?
Again, is your father able to answer the call if they call and talk to him?
No,
Well, look, I don't want you guys to talk here. Let's do this. Let's roll it to tomorrow. See, do you mind reaching out? Is there a possible way to kind of divide the house in half or is there like a garage apartment, or is there like a shed or something that he could stay at? I don't know, but
that's how I've been living.
You're separate from her.
Yeah, I'm separate from all of them.
We can talk about, he's telling me that he's separate, living away from everybody, his own room, I guess.
I want to hear it from them too. I don't want to hear it just from you. I want to hear it from them that they feel protected. That's my
I
own
understand.
concern, you know?
I understand.
So we can, come back tomorrow because it's already 1 o'clock, right?
What time tomorrow?
Same time, early, 8, 9 o'clock. So,
We'll be here tomorrow.
so guys, this is Mr. O'Neill. So no contact, no weapons, no going to the house for the time being, no drugs, no alcohol, random testing, please. All right, Mr. O'Neill,
Testing.
no drugs, no alcohol, and I'm going to test you to make sure you're not using. If you test positive for drugs or alcohol, I'm going to put you in jail. Don't use.
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay. All right. Good luck, Mr. O'Neill.
Thank you, Judge. My excuse.
Thank you.
Michael O'Neill walked away barred from his home and ordered into random drug testing. But here's the question. Do you think Michael is a dedicated caregiver or a dangerous threat? Comment below, Team Michael or Team Daughter. Should the judge have prioritized the elderly father's care or the daughter's safety? If this family drama got you thinking, hit like. Share this with anyone who loves seeing how the legal system handles the truth.